Hi, I'm John from the YouTube channels Pro Craps and Casino Gaming TV. This year's Craps for the Cure is going to be held November 11th and 12th in Las Vegas at Casino Quest. The whole thing will be streamed live on the Casino Quest YouTube channel. This year, obviously, we're raising money for veterans moving forward, which helps to raise service animals for veterans with PTSD. It costs $50,000 to raise one dog. That's our goal this year. Let's put one dog into one veteran's house as a group. Join us again for 20 hours over 2 days of straight up craps play, talk, competitions, dice throwing, strategy breakdowns, dealing practice, you name it. If it's got to do with craps, we're doing it for 20 straight hours to raise money for our vets. Looking forward to seeing you out there live at Casino Quest or on their YouTube channel. Again, if you want to donate, there's plenty of chances to donate at crapsforthecure.com. We have auction items, raffle items, event ticketing while you're there, and of course, live donations and pledges taken during the broadcast. Can't wait to see you there. Can't wait to hook up one vet with a dog. Let's get this done, everybody. See you on Veterans Day weekend. In the meantime, God bless. All right. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the last Coffee and Craps before the big event. Leaving for Vegas tomorrow morning. So this will be it for about a week, probably. I won't see you back here on this show for a good week, although you'll have your fill of me. You'll have your fill of me from Vegas, I'm sure. So here we go. Let's we're transitioning. We're in the $1 million challenge right now. And I've made it through the first 3 months of it. Now, of course, I'm doing not a literal month, but I'm simulating what a month looks like. So now I'm in month 4, where my bankroll is $1,500. I've got to win $2,250 this month, which means 10 times $225. The good news is I've won before, right? So to this point, in months 1, 2, and 3, I won 500, 960, 985 I won, which means if we go south in this one at all, right? If we lose half our bankroll, I can go back to month 3 and start over again at month 3 with $1,000 bankroll again. So you kind of earn money in this thing as you go. Here we go. Let's get this goopy thing out of here. I'm gonna go white dice today. I'm gonna buck the trend here. Go white dice. All right. I got $1,500 to win $225. And again, what we've been doing this whole time is playing the Jacob way. We've been playing this sort of ease into it across kind of thing. So I don't see a reason to change that just because the bankroll size changed. There's no need to go hog wild, but let's stick with it. I'm gonna go maybe a little bit higher. We'll see. I got $300. Let's go with like a $250 across kind of a thing, and we'll just take our hits. We'll go $250 across. I'll take $50 and change right now, and let's go. It's gonna be $250 across. Looks like $60 6 and 8, $40 5 and 9, and a $35 4 and 10. Okay, that's how it's going to play out. So it's 60 plus 40 is 100. 60 plus 40 is 100. Oh, and 25 and 25 is 50. There's your 250. Let's get it done. We're going to look for about 4 hits and get the hell out of here. That's the plan. All right. There's a 10 for the point. And again, we're gonna basically same bet 4 times. And then if we don't make our 4th hit, we'll come back out and try and hammer it. If we do make 4 hits, we'll just be done. So nice and simple. We don't get it. We get a 4-3-7. Out of the gate, we get crushed. Bummer. 250 out of my rack. Just going to go right back to it. Now we got some work to do. Now we got the white dice. The white dice are doing their freaking thing, right? 6-5 yellow to come out. My God. Coming right out, just getting hammered. There's a 10 for the point. I like a 10 for the point. If I can stay off a big red. There's a 5. All right, 3-2-5. 40 pays 56. 55, 56 bucks. We're gonna have to get. Now we have to get 8 hits to be okay. There's a 9, which also pays 56 bucks. 55, $56. That's cool. Later we'll turn those into the G Money special, which I love, but there's some greens that makes a black chip. So we got one of our Blacks is back, which is cool. There's another 9, 56 bucks. Do I have 4? I don't. 55, 56. All we hit is 5.9 so far. 56. All right. $56. And there's another 5. Wow. Holy moly, 56 bucks. 5s and 9s, 55, 56 bucks. Easy squeezy, right? Could do this all day long. Now that's 4 hits. I just want to show you. In 4 hits, that's $124, right? Or $224. The goal every day is $225. 4 hits get you there, right? If you happen to get 4 hits. But since we lost the $250 to start, right, we're not there yet. So we have to keep playing. And the question is, what do we do to keep playing? Do we stay out here at the $250 and go for 4 more and run it through? Or do I layer it down and go a little bit more into it? So I'm gonna regress down and do the 130 across Philly special. And that looks like this. It's gonna be 30 on the 6 and 8. It's gonna be 20 on the 5 and 9. We're gonna G-money these things over here for sure, okay? And so that's gonna be 30 and 20. Say 60, that's 100 bucks. And we'll do $15 on the outsides. I need to get a nickel for a quarter. 15 and 15. So now we're just gonna go full on Philly special here on the outsides. And just to get my rack sort of reset here, 1, 2, 300 in black. Okay, so we're not recovered. We're still down a little bit, but let's go. Let's try and Philly special the 130 here if we can get out of it. All right, there's a 10. That's the point. That'll pay $27. Okay, it's going to be a full flip. Go to 40. Take the 2 back. Puck is off, coming out. 7 come out. Ooh, good timing there, huh? Good timing. Good timing. There's an 8, 6, 2, 8. The Philly special is something you might see. You might see that in an upcoming episode of the Battle Royale. I'm just putting it out there. There's a 5, a 4, 1, 5, 20 bucks. Pays $28. We drop 2. So it looks like 50, right? It's going to go to 50 bucks. G-money the 5. Try and get ourselves the hell out of this hand as quick as we can, right? Come on, baby. There's a 4. Cool. Like the 10, it pays 27. Goes to 40. Not paying VIGs today. There's the 5. You love it. Look at that 5. That's so fantastic. That pays 60 bucks or 70 bucks rather. Remember we started it with 20, right? That means it's a $100 bring back. Gotta love that, right? Let's bump it to 40 though. Bring back 75, which by the way, makes for another black chip in the rack. So the rack is almost right. Almost back to 1500. We're getting there. Jeez. Getting beat early sucked. There was the 7. That's a shame. That's a shame. We're probably one good little hit on the inside there away from being able to be at profit. But as it turns out, we're just going to go back out at the original 250. Try it again. Let's see. Let's be 50 bucks change for me. What are we down? We're down 450 or so. Not the end of the world. We will get it. We will get it. 3, 2, 2. Here we go. 250 across. Puck's off. Let's go. There's a 9 for the point. Boy, the 5s and 9s this morning. Johnny's house is finding the 5s and 9s. There's another 9. That's good, but also bad. Pays 56 bucks. I'm going to pay 60. 60 for 4 whites, which I have sitting there in my rack. And again, I'm loving getting the rack right as soon as I can. I got a black chip right there in my greens. Again, trying to keep that thing a-rolling if I can. That was 1 hit. There's an 11. Puck is still off. There's an 8. Okay, point's going to be 8. Here we go. Come on, dude. Stay hot. There's a 5. There's a 5. That's going to pay $56. Sweet. Pardon me. There's another 5. Wow, $56 again. 55. Again, we're going to kind of slow roll the first 4 hits, and then we'll start going a little more aggressive after the first 4 hits. If we can get 4. I'll get 4, I'll reset everything, and then we'll see where we stand. There's a 9. 55. That's our third one. All right, here we go. Come on. 8, that's the point. Good timing too. 60 pays. We'll do 75 for 5. And now I'm going to reset my rack and see where we are. I think we're going to be close to even anyway. There's 100. There's 200. There's 250. 250 and a bunch of change. Let's get the, I'll get 2 blacks for this just so you can see where we are. We're close, okay? There is 1,450. So the rack, besides the change, the rack is down $50. What I got out here is 250, okay? What that means, when I bring this back, that means I have $200, 200 and whatever the hell that is, $220 in profit. We're supposed to get 225 today, which means I'm not home yet, okay? So what I'm gonna do is regress all this down to this. I'm gonna take everything down because I'm only about $10 off my profit goal. And so, because again, I'm playing super, super disciplined. This is not a home run strategy. This is $1 million on a grind strategy. So 50, 65. We're gonna go 64 across. I'm gonna hopefully get a hit out of that. And we'll be out of here. All right, here we go. 64 across. We get a point. We're gonna get 1 hit. Get our $15 and run like the dickens out of here. There we go. That's gonna be a point of 8. Everybody pray for me. Anything in the box, anything in the box. There's a 5. That's fantastic. All right, 5 pays 14. We'll take 15 for 1. Let's get ourselves out of here. Did I make my goal? 100, 25, 50. There it is. There is $50. Let's get all this set up for you here. So there's going to be, that's 50, 50, 50. 200. There's a quarter. 225. We did it. We got 225, 234. So we're up more than the 225 we needed. Had to work for a little bit today, but we got there. So that's going to be one out of 10 lammers in the box. We need to get 10 of those. We need to do that 10 times in a row, or 10 times this month at least. 10 times in this month, we have to get the money. So we have $1,500 to try it 10 times. Here we go. That's the $1 million challenge this morning. We got it. We got it. So far, so good, man. We're just getting it. We're getting it in there. All right, let's get over here and say good morning to you. Good morning to you. How y'all doing? It is, what is it, Tuesday? It's 8:20. Got about 30 minutes to talk to y'all a little bit about some stuff. Let's go over a couple of things here. I want to make sure that we cover the bases before I go do something stupid at the table. So let's go, let's see, let's go to here and give you a little bit of what's happening this morning. So I'll recap for you the Red Cross, where we are with that. We're doing okay with it. I got some news for Crash for the Cure, of course. I'll hit with that in a little bit here, but we have Bo Parker, Dice Coach. I talked to him yesterday on the phone. He's going to be there Saturday pretty much all day. He's going to come in at like 3:30 on Saturday. He and I have a session for an hour. We'll do like, some training on throwing maybe. We might do some betting training. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We'll just let it be organic. After his session, by the way, and let me actually pull the schedule up. So this will be better if you're not looking at me and looking at the schedule instead. Let me go get my face off of here. Let's do casino. Okay, so here he is. Bo's going to come in at about 4 o'clock or so. on Saturday. Okay, so after Brian, then Bo, then the Crap Sandals will be here, and we're doing the girls versus boys rematch. You remember last year, I think it was Ian, myself, Alfredo, and I forget who else. Was it Craig? Who else was in that match? We beat the girls, right? That's a rematch. But this year we've got Mac, Jeff Mid-Atlantic Craps is going to be there. I got Big AZ is going to be there. I got Alfredo is again going to be there. Myself, Ian, Brian. Who else is coming? Who else am I thinking of? Bo Parker, duh. And some other throwers will be there, right? We're stacking the deck. So the guys are going to take the girls down again. We're stacking the deck, and Bo wants to be a part of that and have some fun. And then we've got a live craps chat, like with stools and stuff. We'll have like 4 or 5 of us up there as a panel. Bo will be on the panel for craps chat. He'll sit there and take audience questions from chatters and from you all live. So Bo's going to be here from 4 to 7. We got him all afternoon, which is going to be awesome. Sometime on Sunday, by the way, I don't know, this is a little fluid on the schedule, but sometime on Sunday, we've got 2 superstars coming in. We got Jack Ace, my good friend, Jack Hayes from Jack Ace. He's a fellow coder, math nerd like me. He's a roulette guy. He's going to come in. We'll do some math talk. We'll do some roulette and craps comparisons. We may get a little bit of time with Alex Kim in that session too. So all you donkeys, be ready to talk to Jack Ace. Also, have a rep from Station Casinos coming. A pit manager is going to be there with us. Actually, with Eric Hazel from Premier Hosting, my hosting company. We'll be there with somebody from Station Casinos. I've got some questions lined up for them about how comps work and how we should talk to the box and what makes for a degenerate and that kind of thing. Plus, they're going to have some messaging to us from Station and where Station's headed, what their master plan is. They've got the Durango now. They've got Red Rock, 2 fantastic casinos plus GVR. They're really doing some stuff in Vegas. They've carved out a niche that's different, right? They aren't the megalopolis like Caesars is, and they're not these little tiny off strips either. They're kind of this. They found this really interesting niche. I'm going to talk to them about the business model behind that niche size casino and what they're doing. And of course, we're going to have the Battle Royale final. So we had our first Battle Royale last night. We have another one. I don't know if it's going to show it on the screen here on the schedule, if these things schedule out. But the next battle, we recorded all these things. By the way, Craig and Chris and I recorded all four sessions on Tuesday, so I know what happens. But yeah, it's not on here. Oh, it is. It is showing. Yeah, Battle Royale 23 is going to be at 5 o'clock. So the session 2 is tonight at 5, followed by Ken, followed by Big AZ, followed by Big AZ. So if you're into craps, tonight might be your night. I think looks like CRC is going live now. Maybe Crooked River Craps. This shows you as being live at 9. Okay, you're going to go live at 9. Cool. All right. I'll be done well before that. You'll have plenty of time to be live by yourself. I will not be in your way. So there's your basic craps for the cure update. Also, I want to show you this, by the way. If you're ever curious, go to crapsforthecure.com/toteboard, and you can always see where the total is. This will be showing live during the show, but so far, this is just auction items. This is just people bidding on raffle items, and part of the door. So part of the entry fee to get in is covered in this donation list here. That's this $1,000 online that I put in there. The other money went to buy, stuff that we needed for the event. So that the first set of ticket prices went to that stuff. The rest of it's all here in the donation bin. All the excess is over here. So yeah, we're at 2730 rolling into the place, which is great. We're at 5% of the way home already, which is awesome. We know that Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Crafts has raised a pile of money, a whole pile of money. Craig from Old Bay Craps has raised a pile of money. Brian from Holy Roller has pre-raised a pile of money. He'll tell us about that when he comes in. So I expect we're going to show up there before the first event, before the very first Coffee and Craps at 10 o'clock with about $10,000 raised. That's my estimate is we'll have about 10,000 before we even start the thing. On our way to 50. Our goal this year is $50,000. So there it is. That's your Craps for the Cure update. I am stoked. I can't even wait. My plane leaves tomorrow morning at 7, which means which means no shows for us for a little while. We're gonna be not doing shows here until I get back, which is Thursday of next week. I fly back Tuesday. Wednesday will be a recovery day. Thursday we'll do a full recap of the event and all the gambling and all the stuff. So that's going to be what's happening next week. Okay, let's move ahead here and jump into the Red Cross real quick. And I'm going to go back to my screen so you can see where we are. Not that one. I'm going to go to the screen. The Red Cross is doing okay. Not great, but okay. Here's where it is. We're at 16-4. It's made $2,400. And there's a couple things I want to point out to you with this. So 16-4, 80% win rate, $2,400. We have one more session to go. It's 16-4 because I did an extra session yesterday, like a part 2 of session 77. So we'll end up doing 21 total sessions, but you know what I mean. So far, the line's been the story. We've had 3 losses. Like one loss was $69. It almost doesn't matter. But 3 actual losses, right? $1,300, $900, and $300. Those 3 losses were all caused by the line. If you look at the notes that I left for ourselves, you can see what happened. We had a grind, easy day. We did it twice. No 7s too easy. Easy rolls. Look, when you roll good, look how much better roller I am, right? 1 shooter, ATS in the first shooter. Here we go. Here's a day where the line won it for us. The line was the key to winning that day, right? Here's where we fought back. Again, the line wins us today. So it's 2 days where the line was the winner. Thank you, Kathy. The next day, the line killed us. Sorry. You can see that right there. Back right. Oh, jeez. Sorry. I don't know what happened here. What happened? Let me refresh. My screen got weird. Why did the thing get so small? Let's go there. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Sorry. So let's see. The grind, the 27 roller, 3 fails and a hit. The grind, the PSL. Oh, this is Red Cross. Red Cross. There we go. Okay. Another brutal day in the line. We lost $1,000 because of the line. Okay. The grind. The line was my nemesis yesterday. So 2 of the big losses here, the $1,000 losses, were the line getting killed. Okay. One of the small losses was the line getting killed. We did have 3 wins where I said in here the line was the reason we won. Yesterday, matter of fact, the line brought us back. So the line is interesting. The Red Cross itself has got some power to it, I think. I like it. But it's that line, the line play is the problem. Not the problem. It's the reason and it's the problem, right? It's been why we won 3 of those times. It's been why we lost 3 of those times. So it's kind of like, do we need the line to be played as aggressively as we do? Or should I look at the line in a different light, right? I need to think about the line play. The top play, the ratio we've got, the 5-3 ratio in the 75-100 or the 3-1 that I'm doing right now, that ratio is perfect. I think being aggressive with the field is perfect. I think those plays are awesome. It's really about the line. What do? Do I pick a side and stay there? Do I play a progression? Do I do a straight up, whatever, line with odds, Dolly Molly type of thing down there? So we got to figure that piece out. I just don't know what to do with the line. You can't argue with 16-4, right? And in reality, there's really only 2 big losses. The loss for $300, who cares, right? It's 2 losses. It's two ass kickings in the whole month. So if I look at that and say, well, it's 16, 2-2. If I count the $300 and the 69 is basically a tie. That ain't bad. That ain't bad, right? 2 big losses, but look at that. That's almost $2,500 there. That's the 2 losses are the same amount as our wins. So the line losing hurts. So anyway, that's all I got to say about the Red Cross. We've already talked about the Craps for the Cure. We're going to play some bingo out there. We're going to play some horse. And today I want to go to my table, actually, not there, and show you some horse. And I actually, in chat, if you would, I'd love it if you would do this for me. Give me some horse ideas. I'm going to go to my table here. And again, I'm on my small table, so give me a break. We talk about the big things to do with horse, because I can't do it here so much, but some things I'm thinking about. And again, this is for all the shooters out there. Calling your shots. And I'm not saying calling numbers, because that's the bingo day. We don't want to call our numbers. But what I'm thinking about is target shooting. And like, for example, let me get my coffee over here. Let's put a chip rack down here. Diagonal. Okay. And maybe the shot that I'm calling here is going to be a high arc, like right-handed from the hook, high arc into the hook, one die in the rack, right? You do that kind of thing, where I'm going to try and sort of hit the corner and get one to land in the rack, right? It might be a thing where we say, here's the rack, right? Or something, some measure, like right there at the end. And my shot's going to be a par shot right-handed from stick right or stick left 2 behind the rack. Both die have to land behind the rack, not in the rack, right? And that's going to be a thing where, hey, I can knock somebody out. If I can get a par shot to land within 2 inches of the rack from stick left 2, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Can we call our shots? Can we get it to land with? And that one actually hit the back wall before it hit here, so that's a no-go. I'm thinking of things like, can I challenge you all to do a chopper, right? And have the dice land in the come and never hit the back wall, right? Like some kind of a real controlled shot. This table's super bouncy, but follow what I'm saying? From maybe like from the end, can I chopper it with my left hand? Let's go left hand. I'll try left-handed here. Left-handed chopper, stick right 1 into the come, never hits the wall. And never hit the wall. So there's, obviously I'm going to lose at horse, right? But that's kind of what I'm thinking is target practice, more like right hand, left hand, out, straight out, right? Hitting into a zone, putting a coffee cup out here or a piece of Tupperware or something like that, land both dice in. I have that, what do you call it? I have that bubblegum thing. We can put a bubblegum container out here and land them in the bubblegum thing. A lot of things we can do. We can actually even do this kind of thing, like put that up like that even, and have to kind of drop shot them behind it like that, you know? So anyway, that's what I'm thinking of for horse. So I'd like to get your ideas on it. And while you're doing that, I'm going to practice. I'm just going to take some outside shots here. I'm going to try and land a die off the wall into the rack. Can I do it off the wall into the rack? It's going to be hard. Anyway, chat me your ideas. Put a big old horse, capital letter horse, in the chat comment, and give me your ideas on what you think will be a fun game, fun horse shots we can try. Because I know we can do like, let's see, I think I need a high arc. High arc. Oh, I almost did it. A high arcing shot. And again, the Casino Quest tables are like super cracky hard, so it's tough to get like the action you want. I think if I can get a spinner to land on top of one another too, that'd be kind of cool. So that's my ideas for horse. I think we're going to do like, and again, I'll just play a quick round here myself. I'm going to do, my first shot's going to be drop shot behind the thing that's about 4 inches from the wall. If you can see it, it's about 4 inches back there. Let's do a straight out drop shot par style. So backspin, par style over the thing, no hitting the wall in the air. Perfect, right? Do that. Now we'll set it up this way here. And I'm going to, this time, right-handed chopper from stick left 1, bounce over. So throw them hard, bounce them over the thing. So hit in front once, bounce over it. Can I hit the wood? There we go. They bounced right over top of it, never touched it, which is kind of cool. Can you do it with a par shot, I wonder? Can I par shot the same thing? I guess you can. That's not that hard, I guess. What else can we do? Can we get one die on the puck? One die lands on the puck. At least one. Here we go. Let's do left-handed par shot. Left-handed par shot, stick right 1. Oh my God, left-handed is really hard. Woo, that's hard. Can I hit? Wow, I can't even pick the dice up left-handed. Can I hit that off button? Nope. So I think if we get this game going and it's like AZ and me and Alfredo and Ian and Jen and maybe some of the Craps Angels and Bo Parker and some of these guys that can actually have practiced and can shoot really good, this could be super fun. Nemo's going to be there Sunday for this too. Nemo's a chopper guy. So maybe we can dominate. Maybe we can do something like, you know, a couple of chips out here. You know, and one die hits. Actually, we'll actually put this out. We'll do a put our money in the pass line. So you have got to hit the pass line. You have to hit a chip on the way through, right? Shot's got to hit a chip. Oh, I nailed it. Look at that. Right on top, baby. And it's a hard 4 too. That's pretty cool. So that's what I'm going for. The horse game is going to be basically target practice, not picking your shots. Not going to say I'm going to throw an 11. That's more bingo. This is going to be more right hand, left hand, outright hook, left 1, left 2, landing on things, over things, around things, counting bounces. You know, can I hit the back wall with a chopper toss with only with exactly 3 bounces on one die? Like 1, 2, 3, not a skitter in, but like a bounce, settle kind of thing. That's what I'm looking for. Test the controlled shooters, how much control they actually have. Regardless of the numbers that show up, what can you do with the dice? It's going to be more of a, you know, more of a how can I manipulate the dice to make them fly how I want. That's what I want to get out of this. So it'll be a ton of fun because we're all going to be talking smack. Now the big thing is going to be this: name that tune. Dice select the number, name the number of roll. There you go. See, that's a good one too. I love that, Corey. So I can hit a 6 in three shots. Right? And that's going to be my call, right? I'll set the hard ways. I'll stack them up. Can I get a 6 in 3 shots? Yes, I can. It's a 5-1 mixer. So you got to do that. Love that, Corey. Great idea. What else we have for a thing? A stack of chips on the don't. Not the chips over without rolling a 7. There you go. There you go. Put the chips on the don't. Knock them over without hitting a 7. I like that. Hit the table, then the top of the diamonds. Right? Can I get like a die off the table? Can I purposely get 1 die off the table? Hit the wall first with both dice without landing dice in the paint. That's perfect. Yeah, nothing but net. I mean, we can do lots of cool things, right? That's what I'm hoping for. And I hope it's going to be like 20 people around the table and like, you know, 5 people playing it and everybody's picking sides. What I really hope is that in chat, we can get folks to bid on the winners, right? So, you know, somebody has to, you know, pick a winner and whatever. You put your bets out there. We'll figure out a way to do that. And the other thing I want to do is figure out too, as we're doing all this, is the yos, right? Because I want to make sure we're counting yos the whole time because I want people to donate every 11, put 10 cents in, whatever you're going to do. And additionally, while we're doing this, let me go back to the screen here. While we're doing the horse, because remember, as we're doing that, we're rolling dice, right? As we're doing it, dice are rolling. Remember that we're going to run Crapsy the whole time. There's always going to be a live Crapsy game going. So even though we're playing horse, the people in Crapsy, Chuck's going to be logging the rolls in for us, are playing along. They're playing a Crapsy game the whole time. We don't even know what the point is. We're just going to be rolling dice. We're just going to be throwing dice out there, not knowing what the points are, playing horse. Folks are playing Crapsy against those rolls. So every roll that happens during the whole weekend is going to be part of a long Crapsy game. And us as shooters won't even know what the points are because we're just rolling dice to, like, you know, the guys versus the girls. We're not tracking points. We're just rolling dice. But Crapsy's going to matter. So that'll be kind of cool to see what happens in Crapsy when it's random people rolling for who knows how many rolls and without a purpose behind it. It'll be very, very, I think, random in Crapsy because nobody's trying to make points. We're just rolling numbers. So there you go. Holy Rollers, first one out the gate, pledging 11 cents for every 11 rolled. That's what I want. I want everybody to go 11 cents for every 11 rolled in the 2 days. You know, and if we get whatever, 100 11s in 2 days, it's a $100 donation, right? It's not going to kill you. So that's a great, there he is, the first 2 pledges, right? So I will find a way somehow online tonight to make it where you can put the pledge in and we can track it. So that's pretty awesome. Lou says, breaking after 20 hours, the negotiations, they have made an agreement. I'll tell you what, Whew. Right? Can you imagine if the culinary union and the service workers union that takes like the maids and stuff would have been on strike, not just this weekend, but next weekend for the F1? There's no way. There's no way that town would have had a big problem. So there we go. 300 Club's going to match. So we already got 3 people matching the O's. And again, we're going to tell H.O.R.S.E story. So when I get to the very first morning, Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, the Coffee and Craps episode we're going to do live. It's going to feature Lori Sittner from Veterans Moving Forward. It's also going to hopefully feature Crystal, H.O.R.S.E's wife. So we'll get them both on. We'll talk about H.O.R.S.E a little bit. I want to make sure everybody knows, because again, the Casino Quest folks don't know H.O.R.S.E like we do. So we'll introduce Crystal. We'll talk about H.O.R.S E. We'll make sure everybody knows what's going on, how we're raising money there. And I think H.O.R.S E would have loved this. He would have loved what we're doing. And I think that's a good way to kick the thing off. So that's all I've got today, guys. Let's go through. I'm going to go through and check questions, make sure I didn't miss anything. But really, I don't have a whole lot to say today. I've wanted to kind of get a little bit of ideas from you on the horse thing, but let's do PCs. Any PCs in here? Oh my gosh. Oh, DGen, the white dice are your favorites. Come on, you know they're your favorites, right? They worked. Vinny has not stopped by yet, but I'm leaving. We were down the basement last night, Chris. Lights off in the house, just hiding. We're down here just hiding, cowering in fear. Let's see. Dice Doctor answers, I can tell. Yeah, so you're saying the same thing that Corey said. We'll do a little bit of, I love that. I love the thing. But I like that better, right? I'll throw this in 3 rolls for a $10 donation. If somebody puts the donation in, we'll make the roll. That's going to be great. I think we're going to take donations for the guys versus girls. We'll have some fun with it. What I don't want people to do, this is going to sound stupid. I don't want people in the chat or in the live donations donating $500. Like I do. But it'd be way more fun if you said, I'm going to donate $500 throughout the 2 days, but I'm going to do $10 here, $10 there, $20 here, bid on this, bid on that, and spread your money around. That'd be so much more fun for you, right? I'll bet $10 Alfredo can't do it. Oh, he didn't do it. There's my $10. And you kind of, at the end of the thing, earmark your donation for the end. So much more fun if we do it like gamblers, interactively. So I'm trying to find ways online to track that. So make it fun. Anyway, there we go. I think that's it, guys. I think it's 8:45. I got to go to work. I got to teach some computer programming to some hungry adults. So with that said, I'm going to sign off. My final thoughts are this. Safe travels. Everybody's going to Vegas. I will be there Thursday morning. I'm working most of Thursday from the hotel, actually. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're getting it on. We're going to be at Casino Quest pretty much all day, all 3 days, getting things ready on Friday, working it Saturday, Sunday, and then doing some actual gambling in the nights and on Monday. So that said, everybody, sayonara, fly safe, travel safe. God bless every one of you. Thanks for all you've done so far. Thanks for all you're about to do. And I'll see you out there. See you in the next one. Bye, y'all.